Two Gray Suits, because HR happens.
As HR professionals, we've heard all of the thousands of questions that get asked every day. That's what we've been doing for our whole life.
We've learned an awful lot along the way. We learned a lot about small and medium-sized business and how they operate.
One of the responsibilities of CETA is to identify the risks that our members are exposed to. We had identified early on that one of the greatest possibilities for risk and liability came from the side of human resources, and that's what attracted us to the TwoGreySuits program.
Associations should seriously consider licensing the HR Power Center for three basic reasons.
One is to retain their members. The second is to attract new members. And the third very important aspect is to create non-dues revenue streams. Our process and our offering accomplishes all three of those objectives for associations.
Our membership is made up of telephone answering service companies and call centers in both Canada and the United States. And for the most part, they're small to medium-sized businesses. So when I had a look at what TwoGreySuits had to offer, I realized that it was fundamental that we bring this to our members.
Our company has been dealing with TwoGreySuits for the past 3 years. We signed up at a CETA dealer meeting and we've been using it ever since, and we've been renewing every year because we love it so much. It has all the information you could imagine for human resources, and it's been a great help to us since we had a huge merger a couple of years ago.
I know of one personal story where one of our members who was new to TwoGreySuits called me up personally and had a very unusual and particular issue that he was dealing with, an HR issue in his office. And it actually had to do with hygiene. And of course, no one wants to talk about that and how do you deal with it, etc. And I said, you know, I'm not really sure, I didn't see that anywhere through their website, but I'm sure that TwoGreySuits has experience in all of that. And I gave him the connection to get a hold of them via email, and he had an answer back within 2 hours and then set up a subsequent phone conversation with them. He actually followed up with me to just let me know how pleased he was with that the whole interaction and his satisfaction at the end, and he was able to again put into place some policies that were out of the ordinary and a little unusual. So he was another very happy member.
The major challenge associations face is reselling the service to their members. Even though they're offered the service at a 50% discount, they don't consider HR to be terribly important, and they don't get it up at the top of their list.
Our ability to be successful at selling the service to our membership has really come from this kind of support that we get from TwoGreySuits. Anything that we need, they've always positioned themselves to be responsive to, and they always go above and beyond in our requests.
Getting set up as a new licensee for the HR Power Center is extremely easy.
When we sign a new association, the first thing we do is set up a very brief but comprehensive marketing meeting so they know exactly how to proceed in getting set up.
TwoGreySuits were able to provide us with some marketing materials that were exceptional. It was a plug and play. All we had to do was fit in our name and our association. They're templates, if you will, to help us to sell to our membership. So we were very, very happy to have that resource from TwoGreySuits.
The response of TwoGreySuits to the challenge that we have of getting the word out to our members has absolutely been fantastic. They have provided us with ready pieces that we can send out via email or regular Canada Post. They have participated in a number of workshops and our dealership development days, and provided the members with one-on-one opportunities.
The most important aspect of the non-dues revenue stream as it applies to associations is that it's recurring revenue. We know that associations have a number of affinity programs, and for some of them they get some non-dues revenue. When we set up a license with an association, they will achieve an ongoing revenue stream from sales to their members, and once those members sign up, it's been our experience that they will continue to sign up year after year.
The resource library that TwoGreySuits has to offer is like a huge HR department at their disposal, and very easy to use. And again, the ARC in the library is easy to use too, with the different modules that are set out. So we just saw that it was a really good fit for our members, and we were very, very pleased to start a great relationship with TwoGreySuits.